That's what I get for sticking my finger in there.
Don't stick your finger when you see teeth. Don't stick your finger in my mouth.
You were scaring me. Whoa.
Dun, dun,
No,
dun,
no,
dun,
no,
dun,
no.
dun,
You
dun,
can fight
I'm Peter
amongst
Griffin
each other,
now.
not me. Don't have me for dinner.
Welcome back, everyone. What are we watching today, ladies?
The Land Before Time.
So this has been requested on and off for a while, and it's an underdog request, but I've been wanting to watch it with you guys.
Okay.
I have seen it before, and it's been a very long time because I saw this when I was a kid.
You did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
It's not that long.
It's not that long, yeah. So you probably remember, I mean, I know you don't know anything about the movies, but the movies, what is this? We're going to be watching the original, the first movie.
Okay.
And this came out in 1988, I believe.
Wow.
On Amazon it says 1989, but I think it was 88. And it's directed by Don Bluth. And he's done a lot of fabulous animated movies that I adored growing up that we haven't seen on the channel. So if you guys want to request things, we love a lot of movies, but we love animations.
Right.
I should be like this. We love animations. Woo! But you probably remember that there were a ton of movies because when I was a kid, I loved the first one so much that every birthday someone would buy me the next movie.
That's right.
I didn't really. I think the whole collection, but I never watched any of them. I don't know if I
time
gave
for
them
that?
away or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, it was like cool. And I was like, oh wow, we've got Land Before Time.
Yes. You like that.
Mhm.
Yes, you loved it.
So we do know that there are dinosaurs involved.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if they're this angry, though.
No, I don't think they are. They're not
Suspicious.
scary.
What do you mean? This is my
Carnivores.
smile.
That's right.
I'm smiling right now.
Oh, you're scaring me.
So I think we're just gonna get right into this, shall
Yeah,
we?
let's
Yes.
do it.
The Land Before Time.
Oh, that's cute.
This is so adorable.
Yeah.
The Rehorn never play with long necks.
Like you flew right to the frog. Uh-oh, Mama.
Oh, boy, there's some kind of shadow. Oh, no.
This way. Come back! You're going the wrong way.
Thanks, Mom.
Wow, look at.
She's right on the edge.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. It's a,
She was hurt, though. Uh-oh.
oh, boy. Oh, my gosh.
We must have
Yeah.
hurt him. I'm just gonna...
God,
Oh,
we're
my
right in his
goodness.
mouth.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
Oh, then she's gonna think she's in trouble with...
Herds were divided. Families were cut in two. Littlefoot was separated from his grandparents.
Oh, boy.
Mother! Oh. Please get up.
Dear sweet Littlefoot, do you remember the way to the Great Valley?
I can always see you.
Let your heart guide you.
Mother?
Oh, they're so
Oh,
sad.
sad, isn't it? Yeah.
all
Oh,
alone.
boy.
It's all her fault.
All whose fault?
Mother's.
You pay attention, old Rooter. It is nobody's fault, but she'll always be with you as long as you remember the things she taught you. Only in time.
Wait, can I stay with you?
Yeah, because
Yeah, right.
seems nice. Whoops. Oh my goodness.
Smash.
Oh my goodness sake. Oh,
Thanks,
hey.
Mom.
Oh, that was nice of her. Aw.
Oh, he's such a
Oh,
good
so-
boy.
Do you remember the way to the Great Valley?
Oh,
Oh, look at
Shadow.
that, yeah. Oh,
He would have to find his way, or the chain of life would be broken.
Sarah! Hello. I said hello. Don't you know anything? Long necks don't talk to.
Oh,
Or
don't
whatever.
say that.
Yes, yes, yes. I do. I
oh,
do.
that's cute.
All right. Come on.
Oh, look at that. Whoop. Oh my god. Whoop.
I can't do it. Nope. We cannot do that, all right.
Oh, she's on something. An animal? Oh, a dead animal.
Oh,
Dead dinosaur.
no.
No.
Better be careful. Oh my god.
Oh, you'll change your tune now, little girl.
Oh, oh god.
Hello. You should come out. You should. You are late. Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
late.
Yep, yep. You can go with us. Yes, you can. You are a Spike Tail, so we will call you Spike.
Oh my goodness.
The Great Valley! I found it! Stop it! I found it!
Oh boy.
That's hurt.
Oh, wow.
What about me? I'm still hungry!
You're with a group.
I empty all the way to the top.
It does not agree anything. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Go down and see if there's anything left.
Oh, they're afraid.
Oh
They
my
want to be
God,
with her.
yes.
I think it's true.
Oh.
Oh, oh wow.
Keeping an eye to see how long it's going to take you to get
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Aw.
Oh, finally. Yeah. Oh,
That didn't sound like someone's stomach.
boy.
Don't scream.
Yes, he's. Oh boy.
Will you believe me? Sorry. We're safe now. Nobody's safe with you. Then she was the stupid one too.
Oh,
Take
that's
that
not
back.
nice.
Never. Take it back. No.
Oh, that's not.
Let go of my leg.
Wow.
Don't leave him.
Oh, hey. Oh boy, that's not good.
Oh,
Oh,
better
boy.
fly now
Oh,
if you can. Oh,
Whoa! You try. Yeah.
Little foot. Back in. Little foot. Wait.
Thank you for that.
some time.
Oh, God. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh boy.
They're friends.
Oh, they're there helping you.
It is us. I knew you all along.
No, she asked.
Even Spike.
Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Uh-oh. Whoa, yeah, I know that.
He can't whistle now. He's so nervous.
Oh, got it out.
Oh, hurry up. He's fast. Oh, that helped.
It's gonna make that come down.
I'm flying. I'm flying.
Thank you, Sharp
He's
Tooth.
flying, yay!
You're back.
Good, she helped.
She was my friend. Poor Petrie. Stop.
Oh, good. Oh, look at that. That's good.
Mother.
Oh, look at that.
Cloud.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Great Valley.
All you can eat.
We did it. We did it together.
A great valley was all they dreamed it would be.
Aw, your brother.
Yes.
Aw.
That's good.
And Littlefoot found his grandmother and grandfather at last.
Great.
The tale of their ancestors' journey to the valley. Long ago.
This whole movie brings back a lot of good memories, you know?
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. Yes, you watched it
Yeah.
many times.
That's
Even like
good,
this
see?
like sadder song at the end. It's like a beautiful song, but it just is
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
sad to me.
Yeah.
But I love the music all the way through this movie.
good.
Like it's so full of heart, and just the story and the characters alone are so full of
That's right.
heart. And it's been so long since I've seen this, since I was a kid. So maybe it's for nostalgic reasons that it hits home more. But it's like
Yeah,
really well
yes.
done.
That was very good.
It was a very
good.
nice story.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad at the beginning when
Yeah,
they
this
said they had to segregate. They can't, be
That's
together. But
But they
I
got
can see
together at the
carnivore
end.
and herbivore not being together,
That's
obviously.
right. Oh,
but-
yeah.
Ah, it's like I'll be your friend. Hey, you
I
want to
have
come
no
over
problem.
for dinner?
No, thank you.
Just sit in this pot of stew for a
That I wouldn't
while.
want.
I think it's a really good lesson for kids. I mean, this is more of a children's movie. There's a lot of
That's
animated things that we watch now that are more adult. And this one's directed more towards kids, as you can tell. And I think there's a lot of good lessons here because, you know, it is sad to see that, oh, you just stay with your own species. It's always how it's been. There's no question. Don't overthink it, you know. And even with Littlefoot getting these lessons, his mom, like, she didn't mean, ooh, look, there's more animations with raptors and stuff, too. Ooh.
Yeah.
I have to just go on a tangent and say I love it when they do this, when they put in so much hard work and love throughout
Sure.
an animated movie, and then even during the credits, they have these beautiful, you know,
Scenes,
backgrounds
That's
and
good.
even animation still going on. They just had a waterfall and they just showed the raptor in the background, so it's kind of
Yeah.
neat that we see these little things going on.
Yeah, something
You know, it's
like
not just
That is
panning
pretty. Yeah.
through like a still image, like you see the
Right,
clouds
there's still a
moving and
story
stuff.
going on.
Yeah, so what did you guys think of the story?
Well, it's really good. It shows that you have to get together, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the leaf eaters and the other ones.
I know, right?
I
Yeah.
thought I would stay away from.
No, but
Yeah.
they
But
had
the
to
other
do this
ones,
journey
they had
together.
to,
They
yes.
should. They're better together than
Sure.
alone.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah
for
just
sure.
did not want to believe that she needed anyone.
right,
She
yes.
was just too proud.
Yeah.
She found out she did, though.
Yeah.
And
I
she
mean,
fought
she was
it
the
every
hardest.
step of
They
the
all,
way.
they all needed one another.
Yeah, and it shows you too, like, she was very influenced by her parents. They're very
that's right.
strong in their opinions, and they only thought one way, and they were very, you know, proud and loud about it. And,
right,
you know,
right.
even when they were trying to play in the beginning, Sarah and Littlefoot, her father immediately jumped in and was nasty to Littlefoot and, you know, was teaching her daughter, like, yeah, you don't play with that, you know?
Yeah.
So it was already taught to her to be like that. And, you know, it could also be her as well, of course, because she was born without fear, as the narration was saying in the beginning.
Right.
But, you know, she was fearful, but she hid it well, and she was brave
did,
to a
yeah.
certain extent, but she was also bullheaded, she was stubborn. And I think that's a really good lesson, because even though Sarah kind of was a jerk, you know, she really is a good person underneath, and she had to learn on her own experiences with other creatures to be like, heck, you know, I could be friends with different people, you know, that's fine.
Right.
That's right.
Go
And
on.
Littlefoot really taught her that.
Yeah.
He really did. And
Definitely.
even though Ducky meant well, a couple times she went along with Sarah, but it was mostly out of fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think kids do that too. I mean, you know, Ducky, all of them were pretty innocent, and Ducky was very innocent, and I love Ducky. She's my favorite, you know.
I like Petrie too.
And Petrie, yeah. But
Petrie learned how to fly.
yeah, and they were smaller in size, but I kind of
Yeah.
took that as they were still younger too, because of their voices and
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
how innocent they were with Sarah, and her telling all these scary stories. And even though
Sure.
she was telling them to seem brave, it was almost like it was also helping her deal with her fear to make her seem better, because we saw how scared she was when she was on her own with the sharp tooth and
definitely.
Right,
Yeah,
and
T-Rex.
it was almost like she was trying to make them come with her because she is so brave if they
right,
do
yeah,
meet
like
up
she
with
was
them.
very
Yeah.
scared, and she needed
Mhm.
you know, people around her too. So, but I like how innocent Ducky was, where she was really scared and
That's
going
right, okay.
with Sarah because of that fear that she was
Yes.
telling them, you know, to scare them. But did you guys have a favorite character?
Jeez, there was so many of them. I liked, of course, Littlefoot,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ducky,
Yeah,
and the Spike I like too.
yeah. Spike was cute.
Spike was funny.
I like them all.
I love Littlefoot. He
Yeah,
was,
Littlefoot,
he was
yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
Spike was hilarious just
Mhm.
being there.
Yeah, I gotta say Ducky's my favorite, and
Ducky, yeah,
I'll
Ducky,
list them
Ducky,
all.
yeah,
But you know,
yeah.
Ducky, but Littlefoot really is a great leader for them.
That's
Like
right.
he is all around
Definitely.
caring, like his mother, and no matter how, I mean, he lost it too. But I want to say to be human, but honestly, like you have emotions like that. You're not just one way.
That's right,
And
yeah.
when Sarah got under his skin, he was really upset with her for obvious
Sure
reasons.
was.
I mean, she wasn't in the right, and you know, but there were a lot of things too where she was still rude about, like getting her own leaves, and he actually threw them to her. And then
That's
she's like,
right.
"Ha, see, I could do it
Say,
myself." And
yeah.
he was like, "Oh boy," you know, but he
Yeah,
didn't
right.
say like, "I just did that for you."
After all that,
right,
and
that's
I,
right.
like I said before, I was surprised that she wasn't the first one to get the leaves because everyone was helping
Yeah,
each
I
other
thought
try
so
to get
too,
them.
dropping them
I said,
down.
surely she's not
Yeah.
the first one, but I
Yeah.
was surprised that she wasn't because she
Yeah.
was so stubborn. She kept her distance
That's
from
right,
them when
yeah.
they were doing that together.
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
that is a good
there's
thing
all
too,
that.
because she was too proud instead of being like, "Well, I got this." Like at least she wasn't a big liar. Like she exaggerated with things, but yeah, like that would have sucked. You know, she was a bully. Like she was a bully, but it could have been worse. You know.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
And I think in Knocked Her Down a Peg too, when they scared her, they didn't mean to scare her when they were all
The
covered
creature,
with
the
tar.
big,
Yes,
big
and
creature.
and they were laughing
That
at her,
was
and
funny.
she broke down. A little
Tar
bit.
monster.
Yeah.
They were just playing around with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was good that their laughs were genuine, that they were all like kind of
Like
laughing at
giggling.
her, but it was kind of like they were laughing with her too in a way. And then when she calmed down, I mean, she was still kind of stubborn about it, but I was going to say that she smiled, but that was because she was relieved it was her friends, and she was so
Yes.
terrified
That's
at
right.
that moment.
Yeah.
But that was
And
good
they
for
helped
her.
her.
My gosh.
Exactly.
They sure did. Yeah.
That was good for her to let her guard down and realize it's okay to be scared. Like they noticed it and they're
Yeah.
laughing. It's not a bad thing. Like they're not like
right.
ha 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 you wuss. You know, they're just laughing
right,
with
yeah.
her in a way. And I think that was a good thing for
That's
her to
very
really
good,
see.
yeah,
Like, you know, we're your
definitely.
friends, and you know, be normal. You don't have to have your guard
That's
up
right,
and act
yeah.
like this to be better. You know,
That's
I think
right.
that that's the way to do it. We have to take away the scary T-Rex. So
That's
shark
right.
tooth.
That's right.
So we had basic names for the different species, but
That's right.
I thought that was sweet. I mean, Littlefoot, you know, it's pretty literal. Ducky being
That's
a
right.
swimmer, or a big mouth. A poor name. Like, you have these insulting names too. Because I do talk a lot, but I actually have a big mouth, so that's why our species are labeled that by neighboring like herds around me. You know,
Spike and Sharptooth, all those names that were
Yes.
just very basic, but they're dinosaurs, so
That's right, yeah.
and that's what they were
But then you
taught.
had Petrie and Sarah.
Ceratops.
yeah, I love that when they mix the names like that. You know.
Yeah.
Ceratops.
But it makes you think, because even Littlefoot was getting upset when Petrie kept calling him Flathead.
Yeah,
And
Flathead,
it just
yeah.
shows you that some people, especially like decades ago, even now, like people have insulting comments about other people.
Yes.
And it's just what you know. And
Right, you gotta be
That's
careful.
what you were taught, and you
Come on,
have to
nerds.
break it.
Yeah.
and in this movie, everyone is so divided. You stay with your own species,
boy.
and that's it. So they have these names that, I mean, they were innocent enough in a way because it's a children's movie, and they kept it more simplified that way. But at the same time, you're segregating and saying like, okay, well, you have a really long neck, so to stay away from those. And
Yeah,
the
that's
three
right.
horns are just
Come on,
jerks.
you know.
And
Don't
at
bring
least
your
at the
dad.
very end, they were allowed to play together. You
Yeah.
know, like the
They were,
parents
yeah,
didn't
they had
say,
to.
"No, you have to stay over here with the
Yeah.
long
They
necks."
survived together, so
That's
at the
right.
end, you know.
Hey, you got your kids back. You're back with your family. That's
Yeah.
what's important.
Yeah, and during the younger generations too. I mean, like they have to experience things on their own
Oh,
and
sure.
are wiser in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't
That's
put these
right.
thoughts in their head to make them a different way than they would have organically been. You know, they would.
That's right.
You know,
yeah, so-
Littlefoot would have been friends with Sarah if it wasn't
Yes.
for the parents.
And because of Littlefoot and his mother, they found the Green Valley.
yeah,
That's right, and he
Yeah,
was so
go ahead.
sad
That
when
was
no one
sad.
followed him after
That's right, yeah.
they were in that, false valley.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
they just followed Sarah because she was like, "You're going the wrong way. This is not
That's
right."
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
she knew how to manipulate with fear to
Mhm,
get
and
them
boy,
to
did
stay
she
with her.
she paid for that going the wrong way.
did,
So
yes.
And even though she couldn't admit it, like she cried on her own, so she recognized that she was
right,
wrong.
yes,
So
yeah.
that was a good thing.
That's good.
Now, what did you think about Littlefoot's mom dying? Did you expect death in this? I know you realized it was an animated dinosaur movie, but from the start, like it looked so innocent and cute. Did you guys think that there would be something so dark in this?
I thought maybe so because of what was happening, you know. Yeah, I thought she probably might die.
Yeah, when she was
Yeah.
getting attacked by the T-Rex,
Yes,
you mean?
yeah.
yeah.
I thought so.
I thought someone was going to probably go in his family only because it's such a long journey.
Yeah.
And, unfortunately, I thought one of the grandparents was going to go or something
Yeah.
along the way. But, no, she was brave and she was trying to save her baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
For, again, a children's movie, I saw this when I was young, and I really enjoyed this movie a lot, but I remember it being really scary, and it was, like, the animation's really fun. I really enjoy it. It's very fluid, and I really felt for the characters. I still do, but when I was a child, I just remember being so terrified about the T-Rex and actually killing the mom. I think I was devastated. I remember, like, being
that,
shocked,
yeah.
and I think I went to you crying. I was like, oh my God, and I couldn't get over it. So it was really hard, and it's a big lesson for kids, to learn about death that way. Your own mother, and some kids have to unfortunately experience that at a
right,
young
yeah.
age.
They do.
And that's the circle of life. And they were talking, I forget who was saying that everyone's circle doesn't, not all of us end at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that was
They don't.
beautifully said because it's true,
It's true. Definitely.
and
yeah.
that is the circle of life.
Yeah, he was like a grumpy creature in the beginning, and then he
Yeah.
was like,
Okay.
"Oh," he goes, "I see what's going on." Okay,
Right,
because
yes.
he kept talking about his mother and Sharptooth, and it's like you want people to meet you at the end, but doesn't always like a lot of people
That's right.
can't actually grow up and live through all of that because
That's
it's a lot.
right.
I mean, especially in this age,
Oh, wow,
you have all these major predators.
Exactly, and it was so
They-
great to go to the Great Valley and see that his grandparents made it.
That's right there, yeah.
And, he does have family to be with, so that's
Yeah.
great.
There was a lot of emotion throughout this, and the music really just pulls you in. Like, I
Yeah.
just feel it all the way through. And,
Yeah, when they
I
got
don't
to the
think
Great
I-
Valley, that
oh,
was
wow, yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really great.
and when we had the scenes with the mother, like, talking to him, like, do you think he was dreaming that? Like, what do you think that was about?
I probably thinking, dreaming about it too. But then up in the sky, would see the formation of the mother. So
I think that
he
was like a
saw
sign or
a
something.
sign, yeah.
I
Definitely
just
was
thought
a
it was a
sign.
vision and a sign
Yeah.
of him just to keep going forward. He's going through every stages of what she told him to do. Go here, go there, go to the long neck,
Yeah.
rock, and he was doing that, and she was just giving him that extra push because I think he was losing faith at one moment.
Yeah. So I took it, like he could have been having visions of his own memory or something, like, because when she asked, when he was in her footprint in the beginning, crying, mourning her death, and this tree star falls down and he sees his reflection, and she's like, do you remember the way to the Great Valley? And he's like, no. That could have been his own memory talking to him, and just how he coped with it. But I took it as like a faith thing, that religiously, like, her spirit was still around and she was connecting with him to be like, I am always with you in spirit.
Yes, even though you can't see me.
Yeah, so like that was like her trying to push him forward, like, you grieved for me, now you have to go to survive. And then seeing her in the clouds and saying, here in the cloud,
That's
going
right,
through
yeah.
the mountains, like that was the final
That's
guide
right,
to
yeah,
bring
that's-
him to his destination.
And also when he was running along too, he saw a shadow on the big rock.
Yes,
Like
and that was
his
a
mother,
nice
and then
sign
he
too.
realized,
Yeah,
went
that
down
was
to a
very
small
sad.
shadow and realized it was him.
that still gets
Yeah,
me. Like,
that-
I'm like,
that
oh my
is
God,
like,
because like he's
yeah.
grieving for so
Yeah.
long, and then you're just in denial and you just have hope.
Yeah.
And just how excited he gets. And even when the shadow becomes really small, he's just so overwhelmed
That's
with
right, yeah.
excitement and denial that he
Yes,
doesn't
he was
even
jumping
realize
up and
till
down.
until he
Then
starts
he
looking at it.
realized it, at the end.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking. I think they did a very good job in this movie. I mean,
Yeah.
it has a lot of ratings. It has 5 stars on Amazon, 10,000 plus ratings. And, this has been an underdog request, but I highly recommend. I mean,
That's good.
everyone watching on our
Very good, yeah.
channel has seen this already, I'm sure. But,
That was very good.
yeah, very incredible. I really
Yes,
enjoyed
was
it.
a
I
good
think
story.
you guys did
Very
too.
enjoyable, yeah.
Yeah, it's straightforward, but it's
Yeah.
about people being different and learning to live, work together, survive
Get along
together.
with each other.
Get
Get
along.
to a goal
You
that's
know,
going
yes.
to, help you survive. I mean, that's the
for
only
sure,
way you're going
yeah.
to survive is if you get to this
Yeah,
one place.
that's for sure.
So please leave your comments below what you thought of this movie and how many other Land Before Time movies are there. I'm really curious.
Something like that.
Oh, just-
There's a lot. I got one for my birthday every year when I was
Birthday,
little.
yeah.
I remember. I was like, oh my God, how many are there?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely the best one. It's like
That's
my
really
favorite
good,
and
yes.
holds a special
Wow.
place in my heart,
Wow.
Yeah, very good.
Very good.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye, guys!
Bye.